Hello everyone and welcome to Friday Football Fever. It's week 3 of the regular season, and for some teams this is the last chance to tune things up before you hit those all-important district games. We start, as always though, with our USF Sarasota Manatee Game of the Week. Braden River hosting Southeast. Pirates, they're 2-0 and they are for real. First quarter, it's River ball. Jacob Huseman to Justin Ross for a quick out. Turns into a nice gain. Few plays later in the drive, it's a handoff to Carlos Crawford. Look at him pick and pop his way to pay dirt. That's the opening score, 6-0. PAT no good. Later in the first, more from the Pirates. Huseman with a nice play on the screen pass to Crawford. Huge gain. He is hard to bring down. That's a first down there, and it would turn into this little chip shot field goal out of Jerome Bell. Right down the middle, 9-0. Braden River in control of this ball game. Really didn't see much out of Southeast on this night. Not on offense as they got shut out. Little something on defense here. Jalen Austin, a nice run, but it's a fumble. Seminoles recover. Too little, too late. Pirates go on to win in a shutout. 23-0, they move to 3-0. Huge game in this Sarasota County rivalry. SNN Super 6 poll, #1 ranked Venice took on Riverview. First quarter, no score. 4th and 2 for the Indians. Direct snap to the best athlete on the field. Langston Provett turns a short gain into a long touchdown run. 40-plus yards, 7-0. Indians running out to the early lead. Ensuing Riverview possession, though, the Rams hand it to Karan Higdon. All day for this guy. Picks up the first down. He is a great back. Later in the first, Rams show some tough D. Mason Hupalo in the backfield. That's a tackle for a loss there. Riverview would get the ball back and go to the air. Dominic Caldwell hits Zahordry Jackson for a quick gain. First down out of that as he is taken down. Later in the drive, Rams go for the end zone. Caldwell, though, floats one picked off by Sage Lee, and Venice storms to a big win, 35-7. Man, the Indians are good. How about Northport hosting Naples, Palmetto Ridge? First quarter, no score we begin. Christian Vanderveer rifles one over the middle to Thomas Stantley. He's brought down, but not before he gets a first down out of it. Bears get the ball after forcing a fumble. Cody Young finds Jordan Sanchez. Long touchdown pass there. PAT is no good. 6-0 Palmetto Ridge. Bears get the ball later and go to the air again, and this time it is picked off by Rodney Lamb. Young fella just jumped up and caught it. So ensuing Bobcat possession, Vanderveer back to throw. Check out the pump and go. Teddy Diaz, he's wide open on the left side. Huge gain. Northport goes on to win a squeaker 19-18. All right, we will take a quick water break, but still to come, you got to get out to the #2 and 3 ranked teams in the SNN poll. Manatee and IMG Academy, plus we have Palmetto, Booker, Lakewood Ranch, and much more. Stick around, you're watching Friday Football Fever. All right, welcome back. Let's just jump right back into the action. Manatee is back up to #2 in our SNN Super 6 poll, hosted a very strong Naples High School tonight. 17-13, Canes in the second quarter. Johnny Lang is fast, really fast. Sweep up the right side here, forced out after a 40-yard gain. But same drive, direct snap to Lang here, and he pitches to Octavius James. Ooh, that one's risky, but it works. It's a completion, and he picks up a gain out of the deal. Manatee would punch it in later on the handoff to Cavius Price. He shuffles his way in for 6. Little skip at the end, 24-13 with 5 minutes to go in the half. Naples, though, had some bite in this game. Passing game was sharp. Look how wide open Tyler Bird is here for the touchdown. Manatee led at 24-19 at the half. Yeah, Canes go on to win it solidly, 31-19. How about Lakewood Ranch hosting Bayshore with a giant circle of cheerleaders in this one? Second quarter we begin. Third down, Jamar Johnson's just going to move the pile. Look at the effort. Keep the legs churning, and he squirts out the other side for a first down. Later in the second, Bruins back to pass. Dylan Bresciani just floats a wobbler. Yeah, Damon Murray's there to pick that off. So ensuing Mustang possession, Davion Thomas runs around the right side. Big pickup here for a first down, and Lakewood Ranch goes on to win comfortably, 22-7. Sarasota Sailors filled out their schedule last minute with a trip to Tallahassee to play the very tough Trojans. Hard night for the Sailors. They get shut out, and a long bus ride home. 38-0 is your final there. Cardinal Mooney hosted Lake Placid, and the Cougars just mauled the Dragons in this one. First quarter, no score. Reese Vita fires a quick out to Blair Perry, and Blair turns on the Jets, rumbles up the sidelines for a huge gain. First down, and Mooney would convert immediately. Jazz Mongion, great name, Jazz. Big game as well. Cut back, he absorbs some hits, and he is in for pay dirt. 7-0 Cardinal Mooney. Later in the first, Mooney moving the ball at will. More from Jazz, making some sweet music. Fancy moves there. Mooney goes on to cruise to a 40-7 win. Cardinal Mooney's good. St. Stephen's off to a good start this season. That continued on this night, running clock in the second half. Falcons soar to a 47-7 win over the Lake Mary Prep Griffins. How about Port Charlotte? Made the trip down to Cape Coral to take on Mariner. 21-0 PC in the second quarter. Grady Wells up the gut, two hands on the football, spins his way in, 13-yard touchdown, 28-0. Anthony Stevens then, look at this run, leaping, banging off guys before he's brought down. He would later score to make it 35-0. Port Charlotte wins a blowout, 43-6. IMG Academy's Murderers Row of a schedule continued tonight, hosting Fort Lauderdale's Dillard Panthers. But after that week one loss, the Ascenders, well, they have woken up big time. Look at DeAndre Francois handing to Jack Wager. That's a Barry Sanders style run there. Look at him go. Next play, it's a pitch to Wager, and then some trickeration. He floats one to Tavares Chase. Just wide open, catches that end-over-end ball anyway. 7-0, IMG showing its strength. Ensuing Panthers possession, Jason Collins fires a laser, but Bryce Beard steps in front of it. Good interception there. Ascenders take over. Francois throws a perfect ball here to Beard in the end zone. 14-0 after just 4 minutes worth of game time. Wow. IMG wins a ridiculous shutout, 61-0. How about Palmetto hosting a state-ranked Clearwater Countryside opening kickoff? Tigers go on the prowl. Check out Quincy Washington taking it from his own 5-yard line. Quincy Washington, ladies and gentlemen. Quincy Washington going the distance. What a run up the right side. 7-0 Palmetto very quickly. That's how you like to start a ball game. Later in the first, QB Sean Allison fires up the middle for a nice gain there by an unknown receiver. Couldn't get his number. First down anyway. Cougars, though, worked their ground game. Dante Satcher hands to Trent Chemlu for a nice gain, and Countryside went on to win this one in a tight ball game, 15-14. Booker went up to Tampa to play Berkeley Prep, and Gerard Jones is going to be in coverage looking down this one, and yeah, he's got that one. Looked like they threw the ball right to him. That's a interception in the first quarter, and he's going all the way up the sidelines. Led to this, Jeremiah Henderson rifles one. Berkeley's defense swarming to the ball there. And then on the next snap, that's a miscue there, and Berkeley's going to pick up the ball there. Same series now. Berkeley's Addison Grams. Where's that ball going? All over the place in this game. And then it's Grams breaking some tackles, cutting back, and it's a touchdown. Berkeley Prep goes on to win this ball game. 22-12 is your final score. How about Bradenton Christian? Didn't get to play tonight. Panthers win by a forfeit. Citrus Park Christian didn't have enough players to make the trip. They've had injuries and off-the-field issues, so counts as a win by forfeit for Bradenton Christian. Meanwhile, ODA filled out its schedule last minute, hosting St. John's Lutheran tonight and showed absolutely no mercy. Thunder winning a shutout, 42-0. Nice move picking up that game, I guess. We will call a quick timeout, but when we come back, I will wrap up week 3 of the regular season. You're watching Friday Football Fever. All right, welcome back, everyone. Doug Miles has the night off, so you're stuck with me for a little bit of a recap from week 3 of the regular season. But I think the number one game we have to talk about tonight, Venice at Riverview. Venice is the number 1 ranked team in our SNN Super 6 poll for a reason. First time I've seen them in person. I shot these highlights from the Ram Bowl tonight, and boy, this is Langston Provett right here on 4th down, just looking for a couple of yards. This is why he is probably the best overall athlete in the Sarasota area, in the Suncoast, takes it the distance. He plays on special teams, he plays on defense, and he can run the ball. Meanwhile, Karan Higdon, a good run there and a good night for him. But man, Venice winning 35-7 over Riverview. I believe Venice will remain as the number 1 ranked team in our SNN Super 6 poll next week. Meanwhile, we are really starting to see the top 3, maybe 4 teams in our poll just absolutely pull away. The number 2 ranked team in our poll is Manatee, and boy, did Manatee have a strong showing tonight. A 31-19 win over Naples. Both of these teams are ranked in the top 25 overall state poll, regardless of class, and Manatee just pulled away after that first game of the season where they lost. That was an unofficial game, but man, Manatee is starting to show that they are still a class team. Meanwhile, the number 3 ranked team in our poll is IMG Academy, and after their little stumble to open the season, the Ascenders, boy, have they looked good the last couple of weeks. IMG Academy hosting a state-ranked Fort Lauderdale Dillard team, winning 61-0. Wow, Chris Wanke has done a great job in the turnaround for them. That'll do it for us for this edition of Friday Football Fever. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend, everyone.